YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy. Close this. Sun ain't even out. It's your boy Brownie Blends, man. In this video right here, can't take my hands off the wheel. In this video right here, I'm just teaching you guys how to do a very basic lineup. This is for anybody. I know some people have more experience than others when it comes to cutting their own hair, but this is something that anybody can do if you just have a pair of trimmers. So it's real basic, it's nothing too crazy. So hopefully you guys learned something. Just follow the steps, follow along. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to WaveGod Unlimited. They sent me this hoodie. They partnered up with Top Wavers. They got the Top Wavers logo on the sleeve and the WaveGod logo. They also got a logo. I don't know if you can see the hood, but yeah, man, this hoodie right here is tough, nice red. Red's my favorite color. So thank you, WaveGod, for the hoodie. And y'all be safe out there, man. It's your boy Brownie Blends. Enjoy the video. Peace. Oh God. God. You I'm not sick. I promise you. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Let me just get through this intro. In this video right here, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to line yourself up step by step. God damn. God. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to line yourself up step by step. I'm gonna try to teach all you guys out there who are looking bad right now how to get yourself cleaned up, get you feeling better about yourself, man. You don't want to Snapchat nobody because you look crazy. All you need is a lineup. You don't need the whole cut. Just get yourself a little lineup, all right? What you all need to do before you try to give yourself a lineup is wash your hair, wash your face. Wash your hair 2 or 3 times if you have to, especially if you got products in it. You want your skin and your hair free of any oils, dirt, anything like that to get the sharpest lineup you can possibly get. As you can see, I definitely need this shower. I just got done my second workout, man. Second one today. My first workout, roll the clip. Roll the clip. Come on. Halfway there.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh yeah.
Woo! All you gotta do is run those things back. Let's go. Woo! Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now you gotta do it.
Bro, never again.
Damn,
Very good plan.
Yeah. We ain't playing. Quarantining, stopping the grind. Y'all seen it. 100 yards. Just thinking about it hurts my heart. As if that wasn't enough, your boy just ran another 2 miles. I kept a 6-minute and 40-second mile pace. Now, I ain't no long distance runner. I ain't no cross country, nothing like that. So 640, not too bad. Not too bad. But I really just need to hop in the shower. Come on. I'll see you after the shower. All right, you guys, let's get this thing rolling. Are y'all ready to get fresh again? All right, man, real quick, things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a comb or a brush, or both. You don't need a brush this big. I got this brush from Smooth Styles. Shout out to Smooth Styles. They sent me a limited edition. Is it upside down? Nope. Sent me a limited edition brush. All right, this is for my waves. But this video right here is not just for people with waves. So you just need some sort of brush or a comb. Obviously, you're gonna need a trimmer, all right? This trimmer right here, I'm gonna put the link in the description. It's called the Slimline Pro Li. This trimmer right here is probably about 60 bucks. I'm not even gonna tell you guys to go get a trimmer at Walmart or Target or any of those places because honestly, they're probably gonna be like 30 to 40 bucks and they're junk, honestly. The quality is terrible. The cords are cheap. They're gonna break on you. They're not gonna last you that long. Something like this, when you spend an extra 20 bucks, it's gonna last you a lot longer. It's way sharper. You're gonna get nice, crisp lines straight out of the box. There are a lot of different trimmers out there, but I'm just gonna recommend this one to you guys because they're one of the cheapest ones, but you get the most bang for your buck. The last thing that you'll need is a mirror, another mirror. You cannot line yourself up all the way around without another mirror. You can try, it's not gonna turn out good. So now I have two mirrors. I got the mirror right here on the wall and the mirror that I'm holding. That way I can see the back of my head. I can see directly from the side of my head what it looks like from this angle, as well as when I look straight into this mirror, what it looks like from this angle. Because believe it or not, if you line yourself up without another mirror, what it looks like in this mirror, it might look completely different when you look at it like this, and you gotta know what it looks like at every angle. I'm gonna be using some other things. They're not things that you need, but they definitely would help. Before I line myself up, I like to clean the skin again, so I'm gonna be using some sea breeze, just putting it on some toilet paper and just wiping it around my lineup, anything that I'm about to actually line up. If there's any leftover dirt or oil or anything like that, I'm just gonna clean it all off. As that dries, I'm also gonna be using hairspray. There's a lot of different hairsprays, spritz. What this is gonna do, I'm gonna spray a light layer on my hairline. It's gonna lock the hairs in place. Sometimes when you go to line yourself up, the vibration will move the hairs before it actually gets cut. You have to constantly keep combing it down, hitting again, combing it down, hitting, because every time you go to line yourself up, the vibration from the clipper is gonna move your hair. When you spray hairspray or some spritz on it and brush it down, it'll lock it in and it'll hold it there. And it'll make it kind of like stiff. So when you go through with the liners, it just breaks right off and it gives you an even sharper line. Now all we gotta do is actually do the cut. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking at these corners right here and seeing which one's higher. And whatever one's higher, you don't wanna push that one any higher. So mine are pretty even, but say this corner was a little bit higher than this one, you would wanna raise this corner up so that it matches with this one, all right? But if it's if there's a huge difference, you don't wanna push your hairline back. You're just gonna have to rock with it. That's just how your hairline is. If you can't really decide which one's higher, it always helps to take a picture with your phone straight in front of you with your face straight to the camera. Take a picture like that, and a picture definitely helps you see stuff better than you see it in the mirror. So the trimmers that I'm actually using today are the Babyliss Gold FX. Now these trimmers are about $160, but you do not need these, especially if you're only lining yourself up. I have these because I am a barber and I'm cutting a lot of other people, and these right here, they're just probably the best trimmers out right now, but you don't have to spend $160 to get a decent pair of trimmers just to give yourself a decent lineup. So I'm gonna be starting on my right side. I'm gonna just start at the top of this curve right here. I'm following my natural hairline. All you gotta do is be patient, just take your time, follow your natural hairline, and you'll be straight, I promise you. And then figure out how thick you want your sideburns at the bottom. I wanna keep it pretty wide, so I'm gonna start that line, make sure that's straight up and down. And after that, all we're gonna do is connect the two lines. And when I'm doing this, I'm using just the end of the blade, just this, like a pencil, just the tip of the blade, and I'm gonna use it like a pencil going around the curve. Don't use the whole blade because the blade is straight and you need a curve. This is not curved, so you need to use the corner in order to get that nice curve. And guys, I forgot to tell you, when you're using two mirrors like this, for whatever reason, the mirrors tend to play tricks on you. When you wanna go right, your hand starts moving left. It's really weird, so just make sure you really take your time and just go slow. It's gonna take some time to get used to it. And if you've already tried to cut your own hair like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Make sure that you match this corner with this corner here. just take it a little bit at a time. You can always cut more hair off. If you take too much off, you can't put it back on. So just take a little bit off at a time, step back, take a step back, look at it from different angles. But the best thing to do is to take a picture. Like I said earlier, take a picture and you'll see if it's slanted, if anything's wrong with it, you'll be able to see it in that picture. So do that and that'll really help your front hairline. So for me, I don't really touch my corners too much. I mainly just clean it up. I actually don't need it super sharp. The only time I try to get it pretty sharp is when I'm actually cutting my hair. But as far as the lineup goes, you just want to get these pieces here, get stuff that's like hanging down, and just clean it up, man. That goes a long way, trust me. For the sides here, some barbers call these the vertical bars. I like to do this part while holding another mirror just so I can see it directly from the side. But my main tip to you is don't make this angle here a perfect right angle to this front hairline. You don't want to make it straight up and down, because when you look from the front, it's going to look like these are going backwards. It's going to look like the angle of this is coming back like that. It's gonna look so jacked up. What I would always say is just stay with your natural hairline. As you guys can see, it's darker here at this angle right here. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna touch. Just keep it at a slight angle. Don't push your corners back. Don't push this corner back, and definitely don't push this corner back. All right, so now we got the front cleaned up. Let's move on to the back. So for the neck lineup, kind of like these right here, you want to keep it at a nice angle. I'm actually going to be using my slimline approach for this. You want to keep it at a nice angle, but don't take the angle in too deep. That's where you can mess it up. So the biggest thing about a lineup is you want to imagine the line before you make it. So I'm going to start up here, just a little bit. I'm not taking it all in here, keeping it right here, right where it's already at. So you see I got my line, now I just gotta follow this line the whole way down. A lot of people think the neck lining is the hardest, but it's actually probably one of the easiest parts about doing a self cut, because it's just a straight line. All you got to do is put the whole blade down and boom, and just follow the same line all the way down. All right, so let's do the other side.
And guys, as I was editing this video, I realized that I never mentioned that I actually don't line up my neck in the very back straight across. I just don't like how it looks. I just leave it more natural, because usually I get myself a taper.
So now I got my neckline and I got my curve, got the front line done. So we just gotta get behind the ear. And a tip for getting behind your ear, just a tip from my waiver. If you have a pair of clippers, these are trimmers. What you do outlines with, they're called trimmers. The things that you actually cut your actual hair with are called clippers. Now these you can get at Walmart, Target. Just grab you a cheap pair with the guards in it, preferably. For most waivers who just get a taper, this area right here becomes very problematic. It starts to curl up, curling over the ear. So what I always like to do is take your clipper, put on the number 2 guard, and you want to come down with the grain. So if this was a clipper and I put my guard on it, you want to come down with the grain with the number 2. Just enough to get that curl out, but you don't want to take too much. You don't want to patch yourself, but just enough to get the curl out. If you don't have waves, still take your comb and pull out those hairs around the hairline. All right, so you want to fold your ear down. You want to fold your ear down with your ring finger, okay? So fold it down with this finger. So this finger here folds the ear down. Boom, just like that. And then you line it up. Hit it with the right corner of the blade. This corner right here. So you're gonna just inch away at it. Just chip away at it. Get it as far as you can while holding the ear down. Then you wanna face your mirror in the front and pull your ear down with your left hand, and you should see where you stopped. Find where you stopped and then just start the line again. You just wanna continue it right around the ear. Keep it as close to the ear as possible. You don't wanna push your hairline back. Just enough just to get it off your ear. Alright you guys, that is it. That is a lineup, a very, very basic lineup tutorial. Something that anybody can do if you just have a pair of trimmers. All I used was a pair of trimmers. I didn't use a straight razor, I didn't use any clippers, just trimmers. So if you can get yourself a pair of trimmers and just follow the steps that I explained, it's not super difficult. Just stay along your natural hairline. This little bit right here does a huge difference. Now, this is, again, just something to hold you over until a haircut. Probably in about a week or so, I will do a full in-depth tutorial on how to do a taper, how to actually cut your hair down. But in a pinch, this is all you need to know just to get a basic lineup, just to get it cleaned up. So I hope that you guys learned something from this video. If you learned anything, make sure you like the video. Please subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe, man. We're trying to get to 20K subscribers, man. 20,000 subscribers. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. It's your boy Brownie Blends, and I'm out of here. Peace.